Hey fellow tankers, it's Mobius Y here with another replay games with commentary, and this time I'm playing the Tier 8 T-44 with my buddy Lele 1079, grinding his Chinese 110 heavy tank. I agreed to help him out with his Tier 8 grind as he was playing by himself, and me being me, I like to help out buddies that like to help me out with grinds as well. So we got our first game here on Fisherman's Bay, Standard Battle. Seeing as Speedy's probably going to go into the town on the east side of the map, regardless of which side we spawn on, I'll probably just follow him and back him up. Actually, right now he's... sorry, he's just talking to me right now. Okay, so we're going to see where we spawn. Okay, we're in the south spawn, and... Speedy's just telling me to try going up into the middle area right now, not follow him into town. He figures he'll be okay in town, so he's just telling me to jump up somewhere into the middle area. He's going to ping it in a second here for me. Tell me where to go. One of the houses right in the middle area apparently provides good cover while I can spot the other team moving into the town. So we're very top tier this game. Okay, so he wants me to try going to F6 behind the house in the top right corner. Top left corner, sorry, of F6.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to try going there. Let's see how this works out. I'm always willing to try new things. Let's see how they go. Alright, heading to F6. Now he's telling me that there's a little hut that I have to knock down. A destructible hut that I have to knock down to give me clear lines of sight on the enemies approaching to town. There, he just shot it. Okay. Alright, now I know what he's talking about. So I'll go ahead and knock down the rest of the house. Put a shell into it. And I'll sit right back here. Let's see how many people come this way. Already got a couple scouts on my left. I'm not too worried about them. Our friendly scouts are spawning a bunch of TDs. There's a Tiger tank. I could probably get a side shot on him. Not a bad hit. Not a very well aimed shot, but RNG was in my favor that time. Got a T-32 heading to town as well. And there's an AMX Chaffee scout tank. Let's see if I can get a hit on him. Damaging his... Ooh, something hit me good. Had to be something with a 120 mil. That was almost 400 damage that dealt to me. Got a good hit on that AMX Chaffee though. Let's see if this Tiger pokes out. Oh, there's the 112. Put a shot on him. Right in his side. Tiger's peeking out. Now I can shoot the Tiger. And I bounced the Tiger. That's pretty awesome. So Speedy's our only teammate in the town right now. Just trying to keep an eye on... This 112's moving. Maybe... I don't know if he'll come out from behind a building and I can get a shot on him. Let's find out in a minute. Tracking him, tracking him. I don't think I'm going to get a shot on him, so... Just wasted some time there. I can hit this VK. Get a side scrape around. Just snap a shot on him. There's a TD back there. T-28. That must be what shot me earlier. It took off almost 400 HP. So I'm just going to ignore the T-28. I have a lot of difficulty penetrating a T-28 with a 175 pen on this tank. Okay, fight's pretty well progressed here in the middle. I'm going to come around this side. Somebody's looking at me, so I'm not sure. Now that I'm undetected, there's a Jackson out there. He looks like he's one shot. Let's try locking. Oh, I gotta aim in. Oh, Tiger got him right before I did. That's fine. Looks like Speedy's engaged in a fight. I'm gonna come up here and help him out. Looks like he's up against either the T-32 or the 112. One of the two. I don't know which. Oh, Speedy was able to take care of him. It was the 112. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to try and come up on the flank of this T-28. It's looking down the street. Let's hit this Chaffee first, though. Boom! Hellcat and me were waiting for him. Perfect. Alright, this T-28's looking down at Speedy on my far right there, so as soon as I'm unspotted, I'm going to pull forward. Hopefully there's nobody else down this street, and I'm going to get behind that T-28, get some butt shots on him, take some of the heat off my platoon mate there. And hopefully get this T-28 out of this pretty strong position he's in. Doesn't look like anybody's backing him up, so he's going to be in a world of hurt in just a minute here. He's already partially turned, bounced off his side. Not a very well aimed shot on my part. If I aimed for his rear armor, that would have been a different story. Another bad shot into the rubble pile there, but I had to rush it. I didn't want to take another big hit from his 120mm gun. Looks like our friendly medium tank, the VK-36H and the Panzer IV have him handled. I should have stayed on that other corner. T-28's facing them now, so I'm going to come out from behind him. Borsig just whacked somebody. I think it was that VK. So there's a Borsig somewhere over here that has shots in this area. And I just spotted him. Comet's hitting me now. Okay, I'm going to ignore the T-28. That was a bad shot on the Comet. I'm just going to bully this Comet. I've got more HP than he does. He's tracked. He punched one more hole in me. And the Comet's done. Okay, so the T-28 is handled, I believe. And Speedy was able to regroup with me. Borsig just bounced one off of him. Oh wait, that's not the Borsig. That's a Panzer Do I have a shot? Yep, it's just auto lock. Good hit on him. I could have taken that hit for Speedy there and let my tracks absorb it, but he bounced it off anyways. That was a good shot. Good shot by Speedy on that one to take out the Panzer. So now I got to pull forward. Let's see if I can spot this Borsig. I think he's somewhere in the top left corner in those buildings. Oh no, he's right in front of me somewhere. He's spotting me. There he is. He just missed his shot. Bad shot on the move. But he's lit up now. I got two other teammates shooting him. I'm gonna stop and I don't even know if I hit him. Just waiting. Is he gonna reappear? Nope. Speedy gets him with a blind fire. Good shot. Okay, we've got one more scout tank left by our base, another AMX Chaffee, and a Liberté FCM 50-ton French heavy tank. Liberté's got to be way down on the western flank. So I'm going to head down that road, just hug the tape of the map, try and come up behind him, get some shots in his backside. AMX Chaffee just took somebody else out of the game. Still 5-on-2. We still got a big advantage here, but if... oh, no, never mind. Nashorn took out the scout. Had those two stuck together, and if our teammates were being dumb, they could have taken them out one by one. So the Liberté is still somewhere over there by our spawn. He just killed the guy that took out the AMX Chaffee. In fact, there he is right there. So I should be able to come up behind him. I'll probably get spotted just as I go over this path right here in front of me. Just try and auto-lock. Oh, that one missed. Brilliant. Okay, he sees me now. That was a good hit on his part. This is a pretty decent hold-down spot. And my shot missed again. I rushed that shot badly. That's going to cost me, I think. I got to get 3 shots into him before he can hit me once. So I'm pretty safe and hull down here, so I'm just going to dump shots into him. One more. Oh, he got me. That's okay. I dropped him down to 1 shot. Speedy's coming up. There we go. Speedy takes him out. Good stuff. Well, I didn't survive that game, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure I got a Confederate medal. I shot a lot of people. That was actually a pretty good spot that Lele suggested. Really good ×2 bonus there. 296, 65 damage, 880 assisted. And there's the Confederate medal. Not bad at all. And me and Lele were top 2 XP earners on the team. Lele getting 2935 damage. Good game for Speedy. 4 tanks knocked out. Me, I shot 9 tanks and only destroyed 1 for just under 2700 damage. Good game for both of us. T-32 on our team also doing over 2700 damage. Great game on his part as well. Borsig on the other team, over 3000. Alright, so loading up our next game here. Standard battle on Prokhorovka. Coming off of that Fisherman's Bay game. That was a great game on a pretty good map for the T-44. And Prokhorovka is one of my favorite maps for medium tanks, as I like to go up into the middle, right there in the EF black line, right across the middle of the map, in the 3, 4, 5 sectors, and just spot things for teammates, sniping TDs, artillery, so on and so forth. There are a few Tier 9s in this game. We got an E-75, VK-4502 Bravo on the other team. Those will be difficult for me to hit from the front with the weak pen on this thing, but the the T-44E1 and the Leopard prototype, those should be really easy to damage, so I have a chance to get a decent amount of XP this game if I can damage any one of those 4 tanks. There is an M40-43 artillery on the other team, so I'll have to be constantly on the move while I'm spotting up in the middle. And I'm not sure what speed he's going to do, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to go up the hill with his Chinese gun depression. So I'm going to race up into the middle here. Our scout tank's probably going to head that way as well. Okay, somebody just shot at me. I'm not sure what that was. That's okay. Alright, looks like I'll be the spotter in the middle here. Let's see what's going on. There's quite a bit of heavy tanks in this game, especially on our team. A lot of HP to go through. Nope, scout coming over at 1375. I do not want to mess with that. Yeah. When that happens and I get beaten to the middle, I just pull back, because if I peek over, I know there's going to be guns waiting to shoot me, and I'll lose a lot of HP really early in the game, which is extremely unnecessary and extremely stupid, honestly. There's the other scout tank. Oh, there's the AMX Chaffee. Oh, he just got wrecked. T-95 shot him pretty good. My on-the-move shot was terrible. Way off to this side. That's okay. It happens sometimes. Alright, just playing the ridgeline here. Spotted again. What's that? T-29 on the right. Let's back off. He looks fully upgraded, so I don't need to mess around with that when he's hauled down. Apparently Prestigious Pira is on my team. I didn't even notice. Oh, artillery! Oh! So artillery whacks me, and then I whack the scout tank that YOLO'd over. An interesting turn of events. I'm really lucky that artillery didn't do more damage. He landed a shot pretty close to me, but didn't splash me for very much, so lucky me. Let's see if I can get a shot on this IS-3. Just the top of his turret. Bad shot, but I felt like taking it anyways. T-29's getting a little bit torn up. I got a couple guys on the right side of the map here as well. There's the Leopard prototype, so I know where he's at. I have a VK-45 Bravo, also way over by the hill. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm so tired today. T-34-3. Oh, he's behind the house now. Oh, I could get a side shot on him. That probably hit him. Not sure if it damaged, though. Let's see if somebody spots that T-34-3 again. Doesn't really look like they have anybody pushing the hill, so that's fine. AT-7. He's pushing up pretty far. I probably have some side shots on him. Yep. Right into the side. That was a pretty big high roll there. 278. Not bad. Alright, artillery wanted to shoot me earlier, so I'm going to say, oh, he just fired. I just saw the tracer. So I'm okay for about another 30 seconds here. 40 seconds. Okay. Just trying to reposition. Get some shots here. What do I see? E-75? Okay, yeah, I'm shooting that. I don't know if these will pen. Nope, that one went right into his gun mantlet. Probably have a pretty good chance to pen if it hit the side armor, though. There's the T-44E1, way in the back of the map. We're currently up 6-0. I do not have a shot on this Black Prince whatsoever. Okay, 7-1 now. 7-2 now, thanks to artillery. Okay, there's the E-75 again. I should be able to hit him in the side armor and do some damage here. There we go. Good hit. Just keep moving. Nobody's looking at me, amazingly. Detected hasn't gone off yet. One more side shot. There we go. T-25, he's down to a one shot, and the T-95 takes him out. Good, good, good. I'm glad we took care of that E-75. That leaves the VK-4502 Bravo, and artillery is way up in that top left corner. I've seen about 3 tracers come over the hill from there. Lots of stuff to snipe up on the hill here. T-95E2, See if I can get a hit on him. Threaded that needle. Good hit. Let's see if I can do that again. Oh, no. T-34-3. Not poking up far enough. I don't have a shot on this 95 E2 apparently. Okay, so they're down to those two mediums on the hill. Well, one's dead now. T-34. The T-54 is just going to wreck house. That leaves the T-54 E1 in the top right corner and artillery in the top left corner. So it's time for me to move in. Long past time for me to move in. And just mop things up. We are up 12-2. I'd say we got this in the bag. Artillery just whacked another medium tank. Oh, there's the artillery. Enemy artillery gone. One less thing to worry about. And that leaves this T-54 E1 who is all alone in the back of the map. Nowhere to run and hide. Alright. And I'm still pretty healthy, too. He can easily clip me out with a full clip when fully upgraded, but that'd be fine because it would still take 3 or 4 shots out of his drum to kill me. Let's try a shot here. That one missed.
Target released.
Alright, watch out. Don't want to jump off the cliff there and lose more HP. Alright, so he's already firing his clip. I know he's out at least a couple shots. Maybe 2 or 3. So I'm just going to pull ahead and duke it out with him. There's another shot. And another shot into our scout tank. So he's maybe got 1 or 2 shots left. IS-3 just whacked him. Let's get a nice on-the-move side shot there. Let's reload and hit him again before he finishes his... Oh, artillery just whacked him. Never mind. Alright. Another good game there. Let's take a look at the after-action report. Oh, just under 3,500 XP, 1,400 assisted damage, 1,748 damage dealt, just under 50,000 silver. Good game on my part. Speedy, not so much. Didn't really do a heck of a lot. Didn't get a lot of XP there. That was a pretty good game overall. Alright, loading up the third game here. Just me and Speedy still, helping him out with his grind. We've got an encounter battle here on Arctic region. And not really too sure where I'm going to go. I normally like to go to the corner of the rocks in the C2 sector and either shoot to the south if I spawn on the right side of the map or shoot to the east if I spawn on the left side of the map. But we'll see where I spawn, and I might be willing to try something different here. We'll see how things go. Okay, looks like we loaded in okay. Usually I like to go right there in that C2 sector that I highlighted. Speedy's going right to G7 that he just pinged. So I'm going to try going up to the north side there. Maybe around the flag, or maybe just on the in the very north up in B4, C2, C3, those areas there. And see if I can also get an angle on any enemy snipers sitting up in the F4 ridge. Alright. This is another Tier 9 game. They've got a pair of T-95s, a Tortoise, another E-75, Object 704, and an M103. So quite a few scary TDs on the other team. I definitely don't want to mess with those T-95s or that Object 704. The Tortoise could also be a major problem. E-75 could be an issue. M103 definitely could be an issue. I don't want to wind up taking on any of those tanks in a one-on-one, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to head along my usual route. Get to that corner over there in C2, hopefully before anybody else does. And by anybody else, I mean the people on their team. Looks like I do have a couple teammates behind me backing me up, but I'm a lot faster than them, so I'm going to get to this spot long before them. A couple heavy tanks up high on the ridge there on the sniper's perch. Naturally, because heavy tanks are ideal for sniping. Well, I got a T-69 right here in front of me. That's brilliant. Not something I wanted to deal with in the first minute and a half of this game, but I'll take them on. I'm pretty hull down here, so I just got to be smart about how I peek. That was a really bad shot. I went way wide. Okay. Of course, the first shot pens me. Bounce off my turret, and I shoot one right into his gun mantlet. Let's wiggle my turret just a little bit, make it harder for him. Bad shot on my part. He did not peek out far enough. Okay, so I know he's reloading. Oh, there's a tiger backing him up now. I never get tired of ammo racking tigers. One more into his lower plate. There we go. This tiger's completely bone stock, so I'm not as worried about him as I was initially. So I'm just going to keep peeking on him, show him nothing but my turret and upper front plate, and he's just going to bounce off of them. I love that about this T-44. Alright, let's hit this T-69. Good hit. Nice high roll. 291. Very good high roll on that T-69. Let's peek on the tiger again. That shot missed. Looks like he shot an HE shell at me there. One more hit on this tiger. There we go. He's maybe a one shot. It looks more like a two shot, to be totally honest. T-69's peeking again, so I'm just going to back off. There we go. He's pulling away, so that leaves me open to get another shot on this tiger. That tiger's just clinging to life. So one more shot on this tiger, and he's out of the game. Then I can take on this T-69. There we go. That solves that problem. See if I can let up this T-69. I don't want to peek too hard. There's a lot of TDs unaccounted for on the other team. So I'm going to be really cautious peeking around this corner. Oh, T-69 came back out to play. I guess he finished his reload. I don't know where the heck that shot was going. Tiger P. There we go, right into his lower plate. Good shot. I still got at least one or two shots left. I know that for a fact. Let the Tiger P bait some shots out of him. Good hit. My shot missed naturally. That's okay. RNG is not really in my favor this game, but I'm still getting my hits in. I don't want to peek too far. I don't know what that TD is, or if he's even looking this way, so I'm just going to play it safe. Let my friendlies deal with this T-69. He's still reloading, and it doesn't matter now. He's dead. Object 704. Let's try a shot on him. Right into his gun mantlet. Brilliant. I am not peeking out this way anymore. I did not want to mess with that Object 704. Yeah, that's why I asked you to fall back, man. Just whacked you for a good portion of her HP. Alright, I'm pulling back. Got a Tiger P and a M103 on that corner. So, whether they get killed or handle that Object 704 or not, doesn't really matter. I'm going to swing back, head to the south, and try and regroup with Speedy here. Looks like they got a big push going through the valley right up into their spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Going to stay outside the cap circle, not give away the numbers over here or my position. And just dive down into this valley where I will stay undetected from anybody up above me. Got two TDs over there by the Object 704 where the Object 704 was last detected. That leaves also this heavy tank up top here. Not sure what it is. And got my friendlies pushing up on him to take him out. Oh, it's an M103. He's one shot. Maybe I can get a finishing blow here. Yep, looks like I can. And he's gone. Pretty good snapshot there. And all that's left is the Object 704. The other TD got taken out, so we're just going to close in, finish this game off. We're up 14-2. So that makes 2 games in a row where we had some tier 9s on the other teams. So we weren't even top tier, and both me and Lele had decent performances there. 704 finally took some damage. I might not even get a hit on him. He's just dying so fast. Let's try that here. There we go. I got one shot off. That's fine. I'll take it. Alright. Well, that was a pretty dang good game. See the after action report. 4,000 XP, 50,000 silver, 2456 damage dealt, 645 damage block. And me and Lele are at the top of the team in terms of XP. Lele managed over 3,000 damage, second on our team, next to the Waffenträger off Panzer IV. And I managed 2,400 damage. Most of my damage was to that Tiger and that T-69. So that's it for this replay. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.